Welcome back to Daytime Ottawa here on Rogers TV. Back to talk gut health. So important to understand what you're putting in your body and, of course, how it affects you. I'm joined by Dr. Sapna Makhija from PlanU. Wonderful to have you here. And let's talk about that first of all. I don't think we think about it often enough how much the effect of what we put in our bodies really has on us, both physically and then, obviously down the road it could end up into, mental health situations as well, Dr. Makisha. So talk about this new Harvard study and what came out of it.
Well, actually, it's not really something that's very surprising to anybody that studies gut health, which is gaining a lot of traction in the medical community as of late. So, as Hippocrates had said a number of years ago, that all diseases reside in the gut, there is definitely some truth to that. Gut health is basically the hundreds and trillions of bacteria and microbes that live in your intestine. And what they do is it sends out signals to the rest of the part of the body and produces hormones that can affect things like mood, anxiety, depression. So, there's a common condition called irritable bowel syndrome that I'm sure you've heard
Mm,
about. And
yeah.
they usually do tend to go hand in hand with anxiety and depression. But the thing is, we still don't know what came first. Is it the chicken or the egg? So is it the anxiety and depression that's affecting the gut, or is it the gut health that's actually causing symptoms of anxiety and depression in the brain?
Well, the good news is we can do something about it, and you're going to share some tips today. So let's talk about having a proper amount of fiber in water, how that affects the gut, why that's so important for us.
So fiber actually is feeds the good bacteria in the gut, and then it produces substrates called short chain fatty acids that then produce a positive effect on your mood and memory and cognitive function. So we really don't get enough high quality fiber in the Western diet. So it should be at least 25 grams for women per day and about
Okay.
35 for men, which actually takes quite a bit to get. But the key is if you've been on a low fiber diet most of your life, you have to go up gradually. Otherwise, you're going to feel bloated and uncomfortable if all of a sudden you add a ton of fiber to your diet.
Uh, Processed foods. I mean, I don't know how many times we have to talk to people like yourself to find out how bad they are. And I think, we've just got to the point where people just ignore reading the labels on anything. It's really important that we start reading these labels much more than we do right now. Processed foods. Let's talk about how they affect our body.
We're all guilty of it, right? I myself, as
Yeah.
a gut health expert, am guilty as it well. But there's something in particular called high fructose corn syrup that is in a lot of processed foods. It's basically probably one of the worst things for your diet in general. So that's one
Okay.
thing. And anything that comes out of a box is probably not going to be good for you. However, it is convenient for most people. If you're in a large family and you've got kids, sometimes it's just easier to grab if you can't do the meal prep for all of that. And it's very appealing. You look everywhere on TV or on any type of social media, that's how they're trying to get to you through advertising. So I think it's best just to be prepared and take plenty of time to meal prep or come up with a planned menu for the week so that you're getting your fruits and vegetables and you're eating the rainbow throughout the week, which is the best thing that you can do for your gut health.
I mentioned you're with PlanU. Tell us a little bit about PlanU.
So this is a tailored, a one-on-one nutrition slash gut health slash weight management program that I've created, mainly because so many people have struggled with weight, and particularly during this pandemic. They say the average weight gain has been 1.8 pounds per month in lockdown months. So it's easy for some people to lose weight. It's hard to maintain it. So I am your one-on-one health nutrition coach that has an expertise in gut health as well, and I'm there to guide you along the entire way after I learn your medical history, after I understand what led you to get to this health status that you're currently in. And I help you optimize your general health so that you can be your best version of yourself. I do not give actual medication advice or medical advice
Okay.
because this is not OHIP covered. This is a private pay program. So if you want medical advice, you have to see your doctor and get seen by an obesity physician. But this is a separate program that is basically has me at your disposal to help you make decisions throughout the week or every other week or however often you want to speak with me to help you plan your life better. That's why it's called Plan You. It's absolutely
Right.
one on one, tailored to you.
Quickly, let's just talk about exercise and stress. Those two things, of course, we know how important exercise is, and does it affect our gut health as well?
Absolutely. Your gut health is as unique as your fingerprint, and it is not static. It is constantly fluctuating. So if you feel stressed in the morning and better in the evening, your gut health has been shown to change between that time period. Even 2 hours of stress in a week can negatively affect your microbiome. So I always talk about meditation or diaphragm breathing. Those are some stress techniques that would
Hmm.
actually optimize your gut health. And right now, there are only small studies when it comes to exercise, but even
Right.
150 minutes a week are helpful.
I want to let everybody know let'splanu.ca is the website. Thanks so much for joining us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.